Look at all these beautiful, beautiful people here, nice and early. How are we all? Suffer all time. Brandy, Ray, Silver, Summit. So glad that the 3 weeks of pain with work has finally potentially drawn to a close. And thank you so much for the 20 gifted FME members before we even kicked into the stream. Really, really do appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much. On top of what is already going to be some crazy kindness that you supplied for our lucky winners today. So thank you all so much for joining us. Erica, Honey Badger, Eduardo, Michael. Let me scroll through some of these. Jojo, how are you doing? Daniel, Larry, TubeCat, Herman, Rob. Herman, thank you for the 1 gifted FME member. You absolute legend, is very much appreciated. Brian the Fisho, Harry Snorlax was gifted that member from Herman. Baseball TCG, Daniel, Jaunted, Herman McKenzie, Erica with the 20 dono. Let's get some fire tonight, FME. I bloody hope so. I hope that both of our lucky winners pull absolute heat. There's just heat upon heat upon heat. Chris, welcome in, legend. And we do have Christopher's additional giveaway hits that were pretty crazy last time. So I'm very excited to see what we have in those packs as well. DJ Matrix, Andrew. And anyone else I may have missed. D Young Man, welcome in. Another one of our previous mystery box winners. JG, welcome, legend. How are you all? How's your weekend been? Happy weekend. I hope you all have been well. What we'll do is we'll warm up with some packs. We'll draw our members winner. And then we'll, after a bit of warming up, we'll get into Erica's Silver Summit mystery box that we have here in front of us. And the hits, of course, from Christopher the Legend. And then, of course, we'll probably do some more halftime show ripping. And then we'll get into the members box to round out the live. That's what we have in store for us today. I'm excited. It's just so awesome ripping into these. I've had so much fun with the mystery boxes. So again, a huge thank you to Silver Summit, the absolute legend that he is. His generosity is incredible. I hope that you're not too tired, Silver. I hope that we can get through the opening, have a little bit of fun. What's everyone been up to on the weekend? It's been rainy here in Sydney, pouring since last night. Let me know if there's any issues with the mic check. I'll get a mic check if I can in the chat. That'd be very much appreciated. 36 legends here, early doors. Let's make sure we tickle that like button as we come in the front door, please and thank you. 21 likes on the stream, 36 legends in here. Let's even those out. They're rookie numbers. Let's pump that up. So let's work out what we're warming up with. I don't know. I've got a few options here. Maybe we warm up with a little Journey Together. It worked well for us last time. We warmed up with a little bit of Journey Together and we pulled the Articuno, which was one of my chases. So maybe we warm up with this. Maybe we do Paldea. I don't know. Not too sure. Andrew, I'm glad you can make the live for once, my friend. It's good to have you here. I'm still waking up a bit, so bear with me. I took another nap midday. Work did put a text out to see if people wanted to work tomorrow. I didn't respond. I'd like the rest tomorrow, lol. Silver, I don't blame you. Having 3 weeks in a row of that crazy work schedule, that wears you thin. That wears you thin. Heather, how are you? Rips Down Under, how you doing? Honey Badger says, good choice, I like it. Sunday morning coffee and FME. Rips Down Under, it's a good combo. I like to hear that. Let's pull some fire. Tube Cat, how are you doing? Ray, I hope that you're recovering okay, my friend. I hope that you are alright. We'll get some Journey Together packs out. We'll roll through it. We'll get limbered up, warmed up a little bit with some Journey Together before we get into Actually, what we'll do is we'll get the packs out, then we'll draw our members winner for the second Silver Summit, the final Silver Summit mystery box for the second of the video today. And actually, I'll just leave that there. We've got 6 packs here. That's enough to start with. I'm about to make dinner. Andrew, what's for dinner? Let us know. Dr. Nightfox, welcome in, legend. Put your phone on silent. I agree with that. Yeah, no, Silver, no stress. I always don't expect, if he's streaming the night before, to ever show up, because he often goes early into the piece, so that's no stress at all. Let me move this over here, and let's draw quickly our lucky winner of the final, the members Silver Summit mystery box. Alright, so let me do this here. Alright, we should have the full list here that I popped together previous to the live. So we will do 7 randomized, like we do always. 7's a lucky number. Pokégaz, welcome in, legend. How are you, my friend? We'll do 7 randomizers before we get into it. And then, yeah, top of the list will be our winner. So this one doesn't count. We're doing it 7 times. It's 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. Rippin' Packs, how are you, mate? This is 6. Alright, the next one is the final. This is the final. Darth Kitty. Darth Kitty has been a member for quite some time. That is a huge congratulations to Darth Kitty. We will definitely potentially see, actually, I think Darth Kitty is across the UK region, so might be a person watching this back. But that is a huge congratulations to Darth Kitty getting and securing. I'll leave that list there so I can screenshot that later. And I will flip back to the main view. All right, let's put that in writing. Let's make it official. And Darth Kitty obviously getting the remainder. The last option out of the bonus Kitty prize from Christopher, which is pretty awesome. So there we go, Darth Kitty, the members giveaway of the Silver Summit mystery box. Massive congratulations, Darth Kitty, who will probably be watching this back. I don't know, I didn't see Darth Kitty here. Yeah, I didn't see Darth Kitty here, but if they do turn up, we will give them a huge congratulations. But let's limber up, let's warm up before we get into Erica's Silver Summit mystery box. We'll do a little journey together, we'll have a little chat, we'll see how everyone's going. Darth Kitty, aka the Sith Shinx. I like it. Ray, what did I miss? Is it one that I can read? Yeah, definitely not one I could read out loud, I don't think. Right? In fine form out the gate, my friend. Alright. A little bit of journey together to warm us up. The hand cam not quite awake yet, clearly. I'll slap that around in a second and make it work. Josh, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I love seeing that Gengar badge next to your name. That's nice and beautiful there. Good luck on some big pulls today, man. Thank you, legend. I hope that we can snag something exciting, as we do have a Tapu Koko to warm us up in our first pack of Journey Together. We'll be lurking in bed. No, Tube Cat, no stress at all. I believe, obviously, it's pretty late in the piece there over for yourself, mate. So, Chris, how are you, legend? Yeah, already 12:45. That's ridiculous. Very late in the piece. Apologies for that. I am when I do get the time, going to trial a late night stream my time, which should work out to be like mid-morning or middle of the day for the UK, and early morning for the US. Randomly selected. Hey mate, just wanted to stop by and say hello. Well, how are you, legend? Appreciate you stopping by. Gaz with the 1 gifted FME member. Gaz, thank you so much, mate. Appreciate that as always. Very generous and very kind of you, mate. Also hit the Espeon in the first booster bundle box. Nice. The Espeon from Prismatic. Is that what we're talking about? I'm making French bread pizza. All right, Andrew. Interesting. I mean, it sounds tasty. Anything with pizza in it, generally you got my attention. All right, this booster bundle of Journey Together. I was going to say not producing anything, but we do get the Zorak full art in that one right there. Not bad, not bad. I'm done with Prismatic now. Cost me... The cost that much made it... Yeah, no, I feel you. If you get a good hit out of Prismatic, I feel like anyone who was lucky enough in Prismatic to snag a God Pack, which is obviously very few people, you would literally just be like, well, I'm never opening Prismatic again. Imagine the full Evolution God Pack. You're literally, you're done with the set after that. Forget the Master Balls. Don't waste your time. Just get out. Get out of there. It comes out so crispy and it's handheld. I mean, that's right. I still haven't opened Journey Together yet, but it's hard to get. It is hard to get. This is the last of some of the pre-order that I did pick up. But I do have actually a booster box as well, which I don't know. I'm scared that in the next batch of stock that comes out for Journey Together, that they won't have the enhanced booster boxes. So I'm tempted to not open my enhanced booster box in case the next one I get isn't enhanced, and then I'd prefer to open that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I got the Zorak. It is a nice. We got the regular ends ends Zorak to go with it. The regular EX, not V. 3,000 right out of the pack. Yeah, exactly. It's insane if you were to get that. All right, let's rip some more Journey Together. Just got the YouTube notification. Oh, well, at least it's nice that it eventually came through, however late. You know, 15 minutes ain't too late. Notifications on YouTube are tough. They often just don't work. Inactive account. How you doing, legend? All right, let's see if we can add a few more hits to it. We've got the promo there. Oh, you got gifted a membership. That would have either been from Silver Summit, most likely with the 20 big gifteds, and then there was Herman, of course, gifting one, and Pokégaz gifting one. But I think that yours came from... I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it would have come from Silver Summit, the GOAT. So, congratulations on that gifted. I would pass out and wake up in... Yeah, exactly. The only thing I've been able to pull from Prismatic is the gold mask. That's better than me. Ripping packs, that's better than me. Don't worry. Prismatic is definitely traumatic. Not that I've opened a lot of it, so I can't really complain. Went to the card store, picked up 6 random packs out of a booster box and pulled the Salamence. Nice. You gotta love it when you get the random packs or a booster box and you snag the SIR from like that handful. Philip with the 4 months. It's my birthday. Pull some fire today. Philip, happy birthday. A big happy birthday to you, Philip. Hopefully we can put on some heat in the opening today. A little bit of entertainment for you, Philip. Hopefully. I'll pick something out of the cupboard as well to do as a stream giveaway. So anyone who has been here throughout the stream will be eligible. And I will just open that at the end of the stream and we'll tag our winner post-stream so that they can have that. All right, 3-pack blister, absolute fail apart from the promo, nothing from it, but some other hits there which were pretty nice, with an Ends Zorak full art being the top of that list. Susan, welcome in. Yeah, Susan, it's like, I've got it here. So it's like, I could open this and I could do that, but it's got the box topper in there, right? So I've got another, in the second batch of pre-order of Journey Together that came out, I have another booster box I've ordered, right? And if I open this and then it turns out that the next one I get isn't enhanced, it doesn't have the box topper, I'm going to be like, oh, because it's like, if this is the last run of the box topper versions and all new print runs of Journey Together are no box topper, I'm going to be kicking myself for opening it. So I want to keep that sealed if I'm not going to get a second one with the box topper. So otherwise I would be warming up with that, would be opening a bunch more of that. And I do have another one of these that I've popped to the side that I think we're going to open this soon. And I'm not sure in what way. I've kind of mentioned the battle idea. I think we will push through with the battle idea very soon. You know, you might even see it as the next live or the one after. So that could be involved in that battle. I don't know if we do it in a way that you get like one Ultra Prism and then a bunch of other modern sets. Yeah. Some Pogo for the next bounty hunts. Suffer all time. Thank you for the 5 months of being an FME member. But yeah, Pogo for the next bounty hunt, for sure. What do we open up next? Do we go with Terrestrial Festival or do we go another battle partner, so the Japanese variant of what we're just opening? Charmander, you didn't miss anything, Legend. We are just warming up. Journey prices have crashed hard, though. Have they? Well, that's a good thing. That means we'll probably see more stock, which is really good. FME went to the future and came back with winning lottery numbers. Charmander, I'm really good, man. Happy to be here. Happy to be ripping packs. Very, very excited to get into the 2 final Silver Summit mystery boxes. I'm gonna really marinate in them today and enjoy them because I kind of, it's gonna be bittersweet, right? Because they've been so much fun, but they are the last 2, so it's something I really want to enjoy. I want, obviously, the lovely winners to enjoy. All right, we've got 1 vote for Terrestrial, 1 vote for Battle Partners. God Pack Hunting, or 2 votes for Terrestrial. I feel like the Testy Festy will win this vote. Brian, welcome to the FME Elite, you absolute legend. Thank you for doing that, mate. Really, really appreciated. Larry, one day you will win a members giveaway. I got a feeling. You're saving it for something special. Not that these weren't special. These were definitely very special. I'm at work, so we'll be in and out of the stream. No stress. Susan, we're definitely opening both. It's just whether we open one, like, between the mystery boxes or one now. So, yeah, that's pretty much... You're dead right. I guess it doesn't matter, is what you're saying. Alright, let me know in the chat who you think we are getting as our SAR from this one. Are we getting a Demigod pack? Are we getting a God pack? What are we going to see? Which SAR are we expecting from this box? I think this might be my last Terra Festival. Alright. 10 packs. Oh, I appreciate that, Byron. Brian, that is, sorry. Alright, mate, gotta go open up the shop. Have a great stream. I'll pop in and out when I can. Gaz, no stress. I hope work goes smoothly for you today, mate. Leafy for my B-Day. The Leafy has been called. FME, did you manage to get any glory of Team Rocket? I didn't pre-order any because prices were ridiculous. Timing was not great. So I don't actually have any. I'm put through a request to get some. I think the prices have dropped a little bit, so I'm going to see if I can pick some up now. But I haven't got any on hand as of yet for glory of Team Rocket. What's everyone think about the Team Rocket set? Destined Rivals, I guess. Do people, now that we know the artworks in the set, are people like, is it a no for everyone, or are you excited by the Mewtwo's? Yeah, I'm curious to see your thoughts. It was so good that Erica risked it to win it. She knew, as we do have our SAR. We do have the Blood Moon Ursaluna. I don't mind. I don't mind if it's not going to be an evolution. I don't mind it being this one right here. Definitely a pretty cool artwork nonetheless. Blood Moon. Erica, you called that. Poker Addicts, welcome in, you legend. There we go. We have the SAR. Yeah, Erica definitely deserved it. One of the early winners that just said, nah, I'm going for it. Give me Crown Zenith. I want in. And was rewarded. So, Erica, you like Destined Rivals? What does everyone else think about Destined Rivals? Do we like the Mewtwo? It's not bad, but not what I expected. I'm still going... I'm still not going for new sets surpassing now. Yeah, Silver, I don't think that's a bad strategy. I think that you're pretty smart where your focus is at the moment. Because prices, don't really reflect, I think, the true value of a lot of the sets. So, I think that that's smart. Like, we haven't seen the same real price jump with Sun and Moon XY, Black and White era, and even older. Vintage especially. Like, Vintage has stayed fairly flat through all of this boost up in price, which means I think that you're right. I think that's where you're getting value at the moment if you are buying. Because, yeah, heavily inflated in the Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet era, that is for sure. Unpopular opinion, not thrilled. No, I understand that, Heather. I completely can see that. Like, and I love Mewtwo, right? So obviously I want the SIR and the Mewtwo, the big Mewtwo's, but like, I'm not that thrilled about it, to be honest. So I completely understand it for sure. For sure. Just got home from the kids' baseball tournament. We won our first 2 games. Have to finish the bracket out tomorrow. Good luck, everyone. Oh, good luck to your kids in the tournament. I hope they come out victors or just have a lot of fun either way. The set is nice with the 2 combined. Just disappointed no lights or dark Pokemon. Yeah, I agree with that. I would have liked a few dark Pokemon in there, to be honest. And just the artworks to be a bit better when it, like, some of them are okay, but like some of them could have definitely had a little bit more heat applied to them. Like, you know, dark Pokemon are meant to be like a bit scary on the more degenerate side, right? You know? Alex with the 8. Thank you so much, legend. Always turning up and doing that, man. Have a great stream, brother. Streaming this while I get my Sunday morning workout in. Bacon and egg roll for the post-workout meal afterwards. What a legend, Alex. Love it. Get that workout in, my friend. And then you get to reward yourself with a beautiful B&E roll for that post-workout. I love it. I love to hear it. I like the Mewtwo. Think it's getting too much hate due to over-expectation. Yeah, it is. It is definitely getting a lot of hate from what I have seen. Like, people really been like, oh, it's the most overhyped, worst set ever created. Look, I like some of the artworks. But there are things that I think a lot of people... It's a problem when you mess with the nostalgia, right? Like, 151... I don't know if people can remember, 151 copped a lot of hate when it came out. Like, 151, people were absolutely saying, like, what is this Charizard, SIR, it's crap, no-neck Charizard. Like, people really dissed 151 when it came out. And look how loved that is now. So I think it's just a whole nostalgia and expectation. I like the Destined Rival artworks, but not a Pokemon old-timer. Okay, I think it's going to be a popular set, maybe a notch below Prismatic in popularity, no matter what. Will be very difficult to get at MSRP. Yeah, I think so. I'm hoping, though, that with all this, like, bad hype around it, like people saying, oh, it hasn't delivered expectations and all this kind of stuff, Larry, that it makes it more accessible. And I'm hoping that a lot of the scalping activities got burnt during Journey Together, because I think that a lot of people went hard from a scalping side of things on Journey Together, and they are pushing out a lot more stock from that. So I'm hoping that we don't see as much of an issue with Destined. My son is a meat lover as well, so I hope we can pull it for him. They say 1 in 5 people... I can't read this, Ray, can I? All right. Some nice arts in there, but I haven't seen a wow factor yet. Yeah. Oh, that would have been nice as a Master Ball. Always like myself a little bit of Kadabra Alakazam action. All right. Still not bad as a Pokeball. Big, yep, yeah. Got the stream on the TV in the living room while eating pizza. Poke addicts, I love it. I'm buying the less wanted boxes and tins from older sets that have some good packs in there. Still not cheap, but like you said, the prices are stable and not inflated. Yeah, exactly. Alright, last pack from the Terra Festival box. Blood Moon Ursaluna. No Master Ball. A few Pokeballs as is standard. A few EXs and the Ace Spec. It's okay. That's okay. We're alright with that. Alright, let's pop those hits off to the side. And I think it is time. I think it is time that we get into the first of our mystery boxes. Let me catch up, see if I missed any comments here. But the old sets with Dark Pokemon in it didn't have illustration rares or special illustration rares. I'll take illustrations over Dark any day. Yeah, Daniel, that is a very fair point. Very fair point that we don't see... yeah, back in the old days, it was just holos, right? Just holos. Like, even if it was just... Yeah, okay, I don't know. But nostalgia always makes it hard. Andy, how are you? I was hoping it would be more of a throwback based on the old Team Rocket set. Yeah, exactly. Also shocked that Jesse and James haven't been included. What's all that about? Yeah, so it's the new Rockets people and individuals, right? So I think that that's why, but I agree with that. Like, I think they should have thrown back to Jesse and James as a bit of nostalgia. But I guess they're trying to, you know, like, ingrain the new era of it all, right? Pablo, what's your favourite Scarlet and Violet set so far? I mean, 151's in Scarlet and Violet, so it's hard to go past that. If I'm not going to pick a holiday set, so Scarlet and Violet 151 is probably my favourite, just because I'm an OG to the you know, the OG 151, the Kanto days. But outside of 151, I really like Paldea Evolved. Paldea Evolved, Paldean Fates. I like Twilight Masquerade's up there. Temporal Forces is up there. But it would probably be, outside of 151, it would be, it'd be Paldea Evolved, I would say. Alright, Erica. Erica's here. There's Erica. I hate it when the phone charger... Wait, I hate it when the phone changes your words. That was supposed to be Mewtwo. Okay, which comment did I miss up top? Oh, yeah. Got you. The meat one. Yeah. The meat one, right? Yeah, no, can't we have both? We're being greedy here, aren't we? Poker Chef, welcome in, legend. Alright. What's your favorite SIR in 151? It's actually the Venusaur. Don't forget to push that like button and subscribe. Appreciate that, Ray. 100%. How are we doing in likes? What are we at? Let me refresh that. 40 likes. Nice. We're climbing. Rocket has no wow. Moltres, Crobat, and Nidoking SIRs, Houndoom, and Zamazenta illustration rares, all banger cards. Okay, you're contesting the no wow. Yeah, there's just people with nostalgia, man. I think that's all it is. I agree that there's some cool artworks in the set. I think that just to do it as like a throwback Rocket set, you should kind of... I don't know. I feel like there could have been a little bit more nostalgia. I still like a lot of the artworks in the set, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a Mewtwo lover. I'm going to be getting the Mewtwo regardless. Alright, Erica, are we excited? We do have Christopher's additional hits. Christopher was our first Silver Summit Mystery Box winner that did pick out of when there was 5 mystery boxes and was lucky enough to pick the one that had the EX Team Aqua versus Team Magma booster pack inside it, which was crazy. Had a holo inside it, had a very, very nice reverse holo and a holo, which was absolutely banger. Feels like a distant memory now of when we did open that first mystery pack, but it was crazy. Brett, welcome in, legend. How are you, mate? What's on the docket? Poker Chef, we've warmed up a little bit. Now we are opening Erica's Silver Summit Mystery Box. As I mentioned, we do have some beautiful, beautiful, very kind hits given to us here from the legend who won the first Silver Summit Mystery Box, Chris. And if you saw the ones in the previous, they were pretty good, right? Chris, how are you? So... this was selected. The Cuteness Overload was selected by Erica. Let's go through them one by one and let's see what we've got. Okay, we're expecting some cuteness here. Alright, let's stack these hits up in the back. Creating a mess and an absolute ruckus there. Spilling the stuff everywhere. Climbing up on the stool, on the table. Alright, into the Sleeping Raichu. Erica... Christopher, you are too kind in sharing these, paying it forward after winning a Silver Summit Mystery Box. It was very much appreciated. And if you guys saw the ones in the last, they were absolutely bonkers. Oh, look at that. Definitely we have a cuteness overload here. Look at that. These artworks are so cool. All the love discs down there. Oh, the Eevee illustration rare as well. Some absolute bangers here. Stack all these up in the back. Let's make some room for this. Alright, we need to really appreciate this. How good is this? Erica's going to love these. Look at that beautiful Eevee. And then the final. Oh, wow. Threw in the Leafeon SAR. How good is that? Erica's already won before we've even opened the mystery box. And it's all for the fun anyway, so, like, I mean, even if we got no pulls, it would be fine, but, like, look at that. Look at that for a lineup of cuteness. Nice little appetizer, that's right, Larry. Congratulations, Erica. A massive thank you to Chris for sending those through. Philip, yeah, they're Korean, that's right. So Christopher's located over there in South Korea and was nice enough to share those with the winners after winning the first Silver Summit Mystery Box. The inaugural Silver Summit Mystery Box winner. So generous, man. So generous. All right, let me just quickly check we're all good. All right, we are all good. I think it's time. I think it's time we get into it. Nice choice, Erica. The cuteness overload. And that leaves for Darth Kitty, we have, what was the title? Where It All Began. Where It All Began could be vintage, right? So, I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions. But Where It All Began does sound exciting. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. It does sound very exciting. All right, it is time. It is time to get into this Silver Summit mystery box for the... This was... Erica did select the correct set out of the Champions of Champions tournament that we had 2 weeks ago. That was a pretty crazy stream with the amount of hits that we saw. Some of the hits that we saw. The halftime pack... The halftime packs... Lots and lots of cool things that we saw there. All right. Nothing to it but to do it. That is very, very correct. All right, let me just plug this in. Don't want any hand cam failure during... All right. Holy guacamole. All right, we have our packages. We have our packages here. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. Look at this. Look at this. We have the second, the third, the first, and the bonus. The last bonus. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready, Erica? Are we ready for this madness? Fire incoming. I bloody hope so. I just want to see some absolute fire. Yeah, Philip, I saw that Leafy on. I was like, oh, there you go. You called it earlier. You just didn't know that it was coming in those packs. Haven't said this in a while, but I love your channel. Thank you, Pablo. Really appreciate that. Very, very much appreciated. All right. I think it's time, Erica. Are we sitting down? Erica, how are you enjoying the stream today? Are you going to be sitting down on the couch with the feet up? Are you more of like a sitting up nervous watcher? Or have you got it on the telly? What's going on? Like, how are we viewing it today? I mean, you mentioned the phone doing autocorrect, so I assume you're watching it on the phone. But are we in full relaxation mode? Are we out and about? I know you're very busy with work and that kind of stuff. Are you fortunate enough to not have any interruptions with work? Jaunted, how are you, legend? Alright, I'm doing the worst job possible in opening this envelope. It doesn't matter, right? Because we'll get there eventually. Alright. I'm ready. About to head out on the boat, FME. I cannot wait to watch this back tonight. PPP, before you head out on the boat, are we going fishing? What are we doing? I want to know. Hopefully you catch the Magikarp while you're out there. I'm watching on the TV and relaxing on my bed. Lol, that is great. I love to hear that. All right, we have package number 1. We have a stack of random packs and some exciting ones that I can see in there. Look at this. I love these prize packs. And then some celebrations. Look at that. What a lineup. Some definite unique cards that we can get from these types of packs. I enjoy opening them very, very much and seeing if we can pull one of the bangers. So what we'll do is we'll probably go... Let's go in that order there. And we'll try and like... I know we worked out last time what was potentially in these, but I have forgotten. I'm not going to lie to you. I have forgotten. We'll get the pink and the yellow variant. The Pokemon card Gym. I mean, I'm not very good at reading Japanese, but I can try. I can try. If anyone knows what's in them, let us know. I know the prize packs depends on the series, but they have some very, very big stamped cards in these different prize packs. Yeah, I love celebrations too. A little bit of classic collection, right? I'll endeavour to catch the carp just going out with the girls. First time in 5 months. Enjoy a PPP. That sounds so much fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't been out in some time myself, so really am hoping to get out there when the weather turns back to being nice. All right, one card in the gym promo pack. We have... Okay. I don't know what options are available, but look, if we're talking about adding to the cuteness overload, we've definitely done it with that one right there. All right. All right, the next one. I don't know what comes in those Japanese promo packs, but some cards are valuable, like the pop packs. No, 100%. Definitely are some hidden gems in amongst these Silver Summit. I wouldn't know either off the top of my head what the chases are from each of them. All I'm trying to do is just open them as gently as possible, as they are just one card. All right, the next gym pack. All right, we have the core fish, but the stamped core fish. So the first one didn't have the stamp. This one did. So I don't know if that was just they brought that in later in those packs or different ones with different stamps. But there you go. There you go. Two beautiful promos nonetheless. All right, the prize packs. These have some beautiful holos in them and stamped cards as well. Alex, with the 6 months of being a FME member, smash that like button, everyone. Really appreciate it, Alex. Thank you for being an FME member for 6 long months, my friend. Getting that Charizard badge next to your name. All right, we're in our first prize pack. Yeah, Daniel, definitely. Some of the stamped cards from these prize packs are absolutely crazy in price. I don't think it's Series 4, but the one that had the Gengar in it. I know just from watching DPM's video how expensive that was, right? So I don't think I'll do a pack trick. But the emergency jelly, in case you're hungry out on the road. The nest ball. And as you can see, they do have that stamp there. Now, there are some beautiful holos that will come up in this set, in this pack in just a moment. There you go. You can see the holo pattern all around the border. Like some of the promos that you do see, obviously, in like the three-pack blisters and stuff. Oh, that's got to be a chase. Erica, that has to be a chase. Like, I'm not even joking. If the Gengars stamped are a chase, that is definitely a chase. I am guaranteeing that that is worth a lot of money in a PSA 10. Alright, we're going to have to do some research here. We are going to have to do some research on the fly. You're going to have to bear with me because that is definitely a banger hit. I already know it. I don't even need anyone to tell me that is or isn't. That is definitely. So we're looking at Prize Pack Series 4. %, this is going to be a hit. I guarantee it. Someone's probably going to beat me to it in looking up the value. 324 in a PSA 10's been called. USD, I assume. That's the big hit. Yeah, I thought it would be. Well, congratulations, Erica. That is huge. Yeah, 500 Australian in a PSA 10. Bang. Bang. And yeah, I know you like trainer cards, so you get the cool holo pattern on these trainer cards as well. Yeah, so it's price charting, so like it doesn't take all of the sources of where stuff is sold, but that's pretty freaking good nonetheless. 500 Australian dollars in a PSA 10. The centering looks really nice on it, Erica. Yeah, I wouldn't even say that's off at all. Let's look at the back. Erica, that's a contender. That's a contender. Congratulations, congratulations. What a good start. We're only in the first bracket of packs. One of the prize packs in, and you got the Charizard, the top chase from Series 4 of the prize packs. Well done, Erica. Congratulations. That's beautiful. Yeah, you're not going to find many of those in a 10. I would say the pop report on that would be fairly low. 16 USD raw. Yeah, but like that, the quality of that one is that's like really got a good shot at getting higher value. Can I check quickly where I am if it's got a pop report on it? I don't think I can see. Nah. I thought I could quickly dig up the pop report on that, but I can't see one there. Nonetheless, huge win in the first there, Erica. Well done. All right, let's get into the second of the prize packs. Yeah, if you're in a, like, yeah, definitely worth grading, I think. If, just from a rarity perspective. But if you don't, like, if you're not after it being graded, I wouldn't bother. Alright, second prize pack here, Erica. Congratulations with the first. I don't know why I keep going to do pack tricks thinking I'm in Scarlet and Violet era. Alright, another item trainer card. Oh, I don't know if you can get this in the holo variant, but that's got to be another one of the chases. Alright, we got the Luminous Energy into, oh, the Worker. There's some beautiful swirls on that as well. The holos on that are so good. Okay, and then the Lightning Energy. That's cool. I like that lineup. I'll be happy with that. I know you'll be happy with that, with another trainer hit there. That's clean. It was 100%, yeah. It was very, like, there was no corner damage. It was very well centered. That's got to be another one. Like, I know it's just the regular. It's not the holo or anything, but Dragonite, you can't complain, can you? Alright. Get this into a top loader in case. I mean, I'm going to top load it all up afterwards anyway, Erica. But we might as well put the Dragonite into a top loader nonetheless. The Worker is a cool trainer. Alright. There we go. Put that up next to the Charizard. We've got two different variations of the flying. Alright, now we go into celebrations. We're starting strong here. We're starting strong. 273 pop. Oh, 273 pop for PSA 10. That's more than I would have thought. Alright, celebrations. Let's see if we can get a classic collection hit in one of these two. Nah, definitely not. Alright. There's the code card. I guess I could do one to the front, but the back two can always be hit. So all holos in celebrations. If we have classic collection, it would be in that third card slot, but you still can get a hit out of the final card slot with the flying Pikachu there. Nice. A little bit of flying Pikachu action. Alright. Second pack of celebrations. Dragonite prize pack PSA 10 is 80 to 125 USD. I think that's pretty good. Out of two packs of the prize packs, I think that's pretty good. I think that's it. We'll call that a success. And thank you for those prices, Daniel. Really appreciate it, legend. Alright, second. Alright, we got a classic collection. You see how the border is a different color and slightly thicker? We have a classic collection here, Erica. Could it be the big Charizard? Or could it be, there's plenty of bangers. Plenty of bangers in celebrations. What do we got? Oh, we got the Blastoise. It was one of the OG3. And we also have the Professor's Research in the back. Happy with that. The OG Blastoise. Showing its face for us. Well done, well done. Hits in Well, I don't know what we can get out of the promo packs. I know we probably could have gotten hits in those first two, but outside of that, hits in all the other packs pretty much. So another beautiful hit there with the OG, throwback to the OG-ness. My chat's gone for a second. I hope that you are all there with no disruptions. Let me refresh this. Alright, let me know. Did you guys lose connectivity? Are we all still alive and kicking in the chat? I had to refresh YouTube Studio. Shut itself down for a second there. Let me bring the chat back. Alright, we're back. I can see you guys there. Hopefully you didn't miss anything. Let me know. Did you miss anything? Are we all good? With the Blasty Boy coming in hot from all good, beautiful. Alright, let me stack these hits up off to the side. We'll top load and protect all of them as we go. We'll leave the big hits up there in the background. Good start so far, Eric. A good start. Oreo Woo, how are you? Welcome in, legend. Mr. Skinny Dave, how you doing, man? I missed that up there. Sorry, my chat absolutely shit its pants. It was gone for a second there. I've never pulled the Zard. I had the Blasty and Venusaur. The Zard was so hard for me to pull, Brian. It was like, I think I pulled... When I opened a lot of celebrations back in the day, I think I pulled probably like 10 Blastoise and 10 Venusaur before I pulled my first Zard from celebrations. It was so much harder to get. So much harder. And I opened a lot of packs. Okay, all good here. Perfect. Alright, we got package number 2. Package number 2. A lot of Gen 1 love so far. It has been Charizard, Dragonite, Blastoise. Great start so far. Well, hopefully we can keep the temperature up and keep it cooking at the right, at the right pace. We don't want to let that... Oh, we have a fat stack of 3-card packs here. Ooh, could we do it? Could we repeat history, Erica? I can see some banger sets in here. Unbroken Bonds, Unified Minds, Cosmic Eclipse, and then Team Up. We are gonna chase some absolutely big tag team hits in this one. Look at this. You can get hits in these 3-card packs. We've proven it time and time again. We got one of the bigger hits from Cosmic Eclipse in it. Fat stacks, that's right. Gotta go now, FME. The medication I'm on is making me drowsy. No stress, Ray. Rest up, mate. Get better, and we'll see you back here very, very soon, I'm sure, my friend. Just trying to wake up and make myself breakfast. Mr. Skinny Dave, I need to change to a night stream because I'm still asleep. Lovebirds. That was package number 1. Yeah, the first one was package number 1. That's it. This is package number 2. We're in Sun and Moon era. Yeah, Team Up. How crazy. Silver Summit does not do things in half measures. The guy is an absolute legend. Alright. What we'll do, Erica, is we'll make a stack of each of the sets. So we'll do... Actually, I'll get my phone out and we'll check the top big hits from this. Hopefully, talk one into existence, but I'll try and hide... The hit is generally the middle card out of the 3 cards if you do get one in a 3-card pack. Just need to make sure we open these in a way that is very gentle to not bend any of the cards. We can do it, I promise. These are unbroken bonds are very well glued. Oh, there we go. Surgical on that one. Alright. The second Unbroken Bonds is in there. Then we'll look at the card list and get a little bit of anticipation as to what we're going to see out of the Unbroken Bonds packs. Well, that's a cute Growlithe. Even just the commons and uncommons. And I know you like trainers, Erica, so hopefully we see some nice ones from the Sun and Moon era here. How much I miss. I've been at Wellington card show, so not even able to... Oh, look, no stress. You did miss the first package out of Erica's Silver Summit Mystery Box. We warmed up. We got a few hits in the warm-up. Then we did open the extra bonus hits from Chris, which were pretty banger. Overload of cuteness. And then we did pull these from the first, which was pretty insane considering it was only from a few packs, a handful of packs. And now we're doing fat stacks of the 3 cards. First up is Unbroken Bonds. First up is Unbroken Bonds. It is raining absolute cats and dogs outside. Alright, I'll get this stacked up. I don't want to pick the side, Eric. I don't want to pick the side. But let's get some visual into what we are expecting out of Unbroken Bonds. Whilst I read some of the chat here. What'd you get at the card show, Chris? Did you pick up anything good? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is pouring. I remember going to the dollar store and getting tons of these packs. Did you have any luck pulling anything out of them? Because we've been pretty successful. I love these packs. Would drop $15 to $20 every time I went to the Dollar Tree. Nice. I wish we had more of them in Australia. They weren't really as much of a thing. Alright. If we were so lucky, Unbroken Bonds. These are the top hits. The Gardevoir and Sylveon GX Alt Art is beautiful. Some nice trainers as well. The Reds Challenge is underrated in my opinion. Blastoise. Gardevoir and Sylveon GX. The Hyper Rare. And then there's a few Charizard and Reshirams as well. No peeking. No peeking, Erica. There is zero peeking happening. Alright, let's roll through them. Good luck. Walter, welcome in, legend. Slowpoke. Got the Litten. Weeping Bell. Growlithe. Definitely a cute artwork for a common. The Cubone. Going cute to cute. Dodrio. The Sandshrew. Murkrow. Fighting Energy. The Ekans. The Carvana. Into the Fire Energy. Unbroken Bonds. Nothing crazy there. No special hit, but that's fine. We add it to the pile. And we get into Unified Minds. I pulled the Rainbow ADP from Cosmic 3 cards. Well, there you go. For a very long period in time, that was the top hit from that set. So that is crazy, Philip. And definitely something that gets us excited to chase a banger hit from these. I mean, if we're going to get one banger hit, we'll probably hold it for Cosmic or Team Up, if we're being honest here. We'll probably hold it for Cosmic or Team Up. Daniel, Erica is right. No peeking. Bloody peeping toms. No peeking, I promise. We're all good. I'm reading chat whilst opening these. So definitely trying to just make sure I keep them nice and neat to not reveal it. You can hear the rain. Yeah, it was like, it started bucketing down. Got half a dozen or so singles to try and grade, plus some sealed to rip whilst I watch the rest of the stream. I love to hear it, Chris. I love to hear it. All right. What are we... Sorry, I was about to say Unbroken Bonds. We're in Unified Minds now. All right. Here we go. Top hit being the Misty's favourite. Full Art Trainer. An absolutely beautiful hit that if we could see, we would lose our minds. My personal favourite, the Mewtwo and Mew GX. And a bunch of other great tag team and full arts. Look at that. Look at that collection. Look at that collection. Alright. I remember playing TCG in Sun and Moon era. The Welder Trainer supporter is so OP. Alright. Unified Minds. Could we see a hit out of these ones? I nearly peeked. I promise I didn't. Thought I saw something, but I didn't peek, so I can't confirm. Cannot confirm nor deny. The Noibat, the Heracross, Pidove, the Abominous Snow, Dedenne, and that's it. Some beautiful commons and uncommons nonetheless. Crash Rips, welcome in, legends. I heard ADP as I made it in. Yes, the man who has been successful in pulling one for himself. Amazon UK has Build-A-Battle Stadiums for retail for Paldea Evolved. Are they the ones, Daniel, did you watch my last video? Are they the ones that I highlighted in that video? As we do have Cosmic Eclipse, could we talk that ADP alt art into existence? Because, Daniel, if they are the ones that I mentioned in the video, they actually have an additional 10%, or it was 10 or 15% promo code if you buy 2 or more, which brings them down to a pretty good per pack price. Okay, that was not intentional peeking, Erica, but you see that, right? That's going down the bottom. That's going down the bottom. Cosmic has a hit. Cosmic has a hit. I repeat, Cosmic has a hit. Do not get excited. I repeat, do not get excited. But Cosmic has a freaking hit. I'm excited. I can't help. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm excited. I'm excited. What are we guessing? I want to see guesses. Guesses in the comments. It looked like it had texture. Again, do not want to stitch anyone up, but it looked like it had texture. Too late. That's right. Look at that Pikachu. I love it. I love it. For a common in the set, I love it. Get excited, Erica. Yeah, I know you saw it. That's why I didn't hide it, because it's hard when you pull the 3 cards out of the pack. If they're not lined up perfectly, you're going to see. You're going to see. Alright, I need to see guesses in the chat. I'll run through the big hits from the set. It's hard. You can't pick the side because there's code cards in some of them. But let's roll through them. Let's roll through them. Yeah, first day off in 3 weeks is crazy, Silver. You must be so exhausted. Alright, Cosmic. What are we hoping for? What's the big trainer in Cosmic? It's Rosa, isn't it? Alright, Erica. Here we are. The Reshiram and Zekrom GX Full Art. We've had some movement in prices here. These two have jumped up. These were the top hits. These were the 2 top hits in Cosmic. Now these are higher in price. I know it's only on the collector app, so the prices might be wrong. But that's crazy. Alright, I need to hear in the chat who we think that we have. I want guesses. I want guesses. If someone gets it right, I might throw in an additional giveaway prize for them. Lily's Full Force would be nice. Look at these. Look at these. I've scrolled for how long and they're still above 100 raw? Erica, let me know in the chat which one is your favorite trainer or your favorite hit potentially. I want to know. I want to know. I'm going to quickly refill my water and then we're going to come back and we're going to find out what the hit is. A little bit of anticipation. Alright, just a quick water refill. I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here. Again, I didn't want to peek it too hard, but I do think that it had texture. I'm sorry if it doesn't, Erica, but I do think that it had texture. Gold energy. It either had texture or was a rainbow, I think. I don't want to get too excited. Let's find out. It could have been a tag team hit. Imagine getting a top chase out of a 3-card pack. We've done it before. Could we do it again? Blasting, Piplup, Rainbow being called. The red and blue being called. Zekrom and Reshiram, Rainbow being called. Flygon GX being called. Charizard being called. Red and blue again from Mason. Welcome in. Matt, how are you doing, legend? What else have we got guessed? The Gold Energy. Rainbow ADP being called. Rainbow Tag Team being called. I love it. I love all these guesses. Keep them coming. Let's change over to here. Let's do this and let's get into it. ADP Rainbow being called. Reg GX being called. Daniel, don't you put that juju on us. If I saw texture, I hope that I'm right. Yeah, Erica will be happy with anything, 100%, even a Reg GX. But let's see if we can pull something absolutely crazy. The Pikachu out of the commons, that's definitely a banger. An error card being called. Oh, look at that Flareon. It's a nice one. Look at that code card. Daniel B, yeah. Some of these artworks from Cosmic, there's a reason the set is such a banger set. Look at that. We're getting down to the end. We're getting down to it. It has texture. It has texture and it's a tag team. It has texture and it's a tag team. Woo! Oh, Erica. Erica. We are on a roll. We're on a roll. We are on a roll. I don't think it's rain. Oh, it could be rainbow. It could be rainbow. It might be, it might not be. I want to see some fire in the chat. We need to build this one up. 3-card packs. We need to build the anticipation. I want to see fire in the chat. I want to see Pac-Man in the chat. I want to see Silver Summit coins in the chat. I want to see it all. I want to see that chat lit up for Erica. I want to see it absolutely lit. Members, drop whatever you got. Everyone else, 4-leaf clovers, fire, anything you can think of, drop it in the chat. Come on, let's build that anticipation. Now, there we go. There we go. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Silver Summit, no dud packs here, baby. It started really strong in this one. Really strong. Alright. We have the hit coming up right now. There is texture. It is a tag team hit. What have we got in this one? Oh, it is the same. Congratulations. It is a rainbow tag team from Cosmic Eclipse. And how good is that? We are reliving history in the video today. Erica, massive congratulations. That is the exact same rainbow hyper rare that we managed to pull in the live stream from a 3-card pack when we did the fat stacks of Cosmic back in the day. That is such a banger hit. That is an absolute banger. Congratulations, Erica. That is huge. That is really, really good. We're popping that into this semi-rigid. I've got top loaders somewhere, but they're not next to me, so I'm semi-rigiding it up for now. Look at that. Look at that. From a 3-card pack. We got Team Up next. I can't believe it. Massive congratulations. No Reg GXs here, baby. That is huge. Look at this. Any more top chases you want to get, Erica? That is freaking huge. Congratulations. It's beautiful. 100% beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. That's raw. So if we go down here, we'll find out. There you go. Just a measly 350 in a PSA 10. I love the texture on the older. I love them. They're so beautiful. Well done. Congratulations. But now we step into what could be one of the craziest hits from a 3-card pack if we were to pull it off. Tag team. Could you imagine if we double down on a tag team hit and we get team up to deliver? Yeah, I sort of called it. It counts. It counts. Beastball TCG with the pricing there. Appreciate that. How good is that? Fucking dope is correct. That is so good. I'm so happy that we saw that, Erica. Congratulations. For those that are joining us now, 61 legends in here. Please make sure you tickle that like button for us. And could tag team deliver? Yeah. If you're going to repeat a hit, you're very happy to repeat that hit. 100%. That is very true. All right, trying to keep these stacked up nice and neat to not spoil anything. But I'm kind of happy if we do see some texture on the side of one. Yeah, if there's another hit in this tag team, I'm going to lose my mind. And we're still only in the second package. We've got guaranteed vintage later on. We know that the remaining packs in these mystery boxes, one is going to be, oh, now I've forgotten. I think one's Fossil, one's Jungle. Imagine if Crown didn't get that epic Pikachu double banger in the last pack. That's it. This is exactly. In the first round of the Champions of Champions tournament, Crown Zenith nearly got knocked out. And then came back to win the whole thing. It started punishing after that, didn't it? Gengar and Mimikyu would be sick. Alright. The set that needs no introduction, Team Up. One of the biggest FOMO'd sets. It has, in the modern era, probably the craziest hit. This hit here, the Latios and Latios GX Tag Team Alt Art, is absolutely crazy. But it has some beautiful Gengar Mimikyus as well. Hyper Airs, Sabrina, Snorlax and Eevees, Ericas. It's got it all. Pikachu Zekroms. It is a set for the ages. A short printed set, which is obviously the reason why there's so much demand for it. Yeah. Pandemonium, you can. You can get the Latios and Latios tag team. You can get any of the main hits from the set in these 3-card packs. Obviously, albeit rarer, but it can happen. It can freaking happen. Alright. Strap in. Tag team. Yeah, in theory, any card from the set could be in this. That's right. Over 2k raw. That's raw, Oreo. That's raw. In a PSA 10, I don't even know what it's worth. Like 8 grand? More? 10 grand? In a PSA 10? Got the Alolan Graveler. The code card. The Weedle. Look. Get the slack off in the background there. It's cool. It's a cool artwork. The Alolan Golem to go with your Alolan Graveler. Yeah, the Erica for Erica. I didn't even think about that. Fighting Energy. Code card. Got the Mankey doing some weird like little thriller dance going on there. Laddie Lovers. Yeah, you can pull any card. That's right. Guaranteed. I have heard someone pull the Latios and Latios from the 3-card blisters. I forget who it was, but you can. Mankey. We'll get the Litten. The Fairy Charm. Alright, the last 3 cards here. Could we see a hit? I mean, we really can't expect anything considering what we did in Cosmic. As we do have Sabrina's Suggestion. I know you like that one, actually. Even for an uncommon. It's not the full art, but it's still a beautiful trainer card. Congratulations, Erica. Bundle number 2 delivering with an absolute banger hit. We've had a banger from every single one so far. So you're saying there's a chance. That's right. Oh, I need to just breathe. I really need to just soak this up. I have so much fun doing this. Thank you, Silver Summit, for the opportunity, mate. Everyone appreciates it. And thank you, Krista, for paying it forward after winning the first Silver Summit mystery box with the additional hits. It's all so appreciated. Look at that wall of hits. 100% a huge hit, Larry. We've seen so many of these opened. We know how hard it is to get. All right. All right. I don't know, Daniel, was it? All right. Package number 3. I can already... All right, the hand cam disappeared for a second there. Can I confirm that it is back and we're all good? The rain is probably reaping a bit of havoc. I hope that we've done it justice. Just let me know that the hand cam is back. I think that it is. I think we're all good. Before I pull these out and reveal what we've got, I want to make sure we're all good. Yeah, we're all good? Sweet. All right. Here we go. Package number 3. We have some XY era 3-card packs, and I just already have a feeling I know what is behind in the background by the look of that outline. I want to know who can guess. Those OGs and regs to the channel already know what that is, but we know that that's crazy. Chippy Oz, how are you, legend? Yeah, but the one at the back, Daniel, is not a 3-card pack. Who knows what it is? Who knows what it is? That one at the back there. I'll pop that down there while you think about what it could be. Yeah, good, man. Good. Having fun. Happy to be here. You know, ripping into some giveaway packs is always fun. I love these mystery boxes. The way they're put together is just so exciting. I love building the anticipation. We get to go through all the eras. It's insane. Like, guaranteed vintage. Nobody's guessed it. Nobody's guessed it. I know you know what that is in the background. No clue, says Philip. All right, we've got Primal Clash, Furious Fists. We have a sampler pack, which the sampler pack I'm happy to keep sealed for you, Erica. I don't think we can get a hit from that. Dragon Vault, an absolutely crazy pack. Only 5 cards in the pack, but these are absolutely banger. We're going to put that up there, and we're going to open that last out of this batch. Now, I'm fairly confident you can't get hits in sampler packs, the sampling packs. So, Erica, I'm happy to keep that sealed if you'd like. You let me know. We'll start with these here, and then we'll get into that. All right. Primal Clash. Yeah, tell me how often you see Dragon Vault opened. It's an absolutely phenomenal set. All holos in the set, all with the black and white era holo pattern, and some very obviously dragon type Pokemon, but yeah, very cool. All right, we'll keep the sampler pack sealed for you because I believe that you can't get a hit out of the sampler packs. All right, that's technically a hit, a reverse holo Combusken in the first from Primal Clash here. I probably should have done Primal second, but, you know, we did it first. We've done it now. Let me just fix something. I think when the hand cam reset, the frame rate is wrong. There we go. That's better. I love the fire pattern. Even on the XY era, it was so much cooler. Technically a hit. Technically a hit. Matt, I love your content, man. Always fun to watch. Matt, really appreciate it. Thank you for firstly being in here and secondly for dropping the kind comment. Really appreciate it, mate. Did I miss any fire? Charmander, I don't know how much you missed, but yeah. We got something big from Cosmic. I almost bought some Dragon Vault cards on eBay the other day, and only because of watching the Banging Lives, I actually knew what they were. We're teaching, we're educating as well as having a lot of fun. Alright, the normal Combuskin in that one to go with the reverse holo that we've got. The reverse patterns were so much better then, hey. Alright, Furious Fist, maybe a Mega Lucario. Are the sampler packs the same as the dollar store 3-card packs? No, they're not. They're not. The sampler packs are different in the black and white era. Alright. Furious Fists. Last pack, Furious Fists. The holo patterns are awesome. Yeah, Larry was lucky enough to win in Danny Phantom's giveaway. Yeah, I love how they did that with the energy symbol, hey. The next box has one also. Had to try and spice up the 3-card boxes so they can be rough. Oh, spice it up with a Dragon Vault. Absolute insanity, mate. They are banger packs, man. Alright, nothing too crazy there. The reverse holo, but we do have Dragon Vault, which is guaranteed. Dragon Vault is guaranteed. Hits. Absolutely crazy. Guaranteed hits. Alright. And I love the dedication with the Dragon Vault being put in a Vault X card saver. It's about the little things. The little things, right? It's the little touches like that that get us happy, mate. Alright, Dragon Vault. Let's run through the hits in this set. Always nice to see what's potential. I got back into Pokemon, end of Black and White, start of XY, then again around Lost Origin. Found 5 Primal Clash boosters I kept sealed. Opened them and pulled the Primal Groudon EX and Mega Gardevoir EX. Dude, that's freaking... That's some good luck. Out of 5 booster packs, the Primal Groudon's so cool, man. Alright, Dragon Vault. We're scrolling all the way back to the Black and White era. Alright. Some interesting hits in the set. The Kyurem and the Rayquaza. The Dragonite. Any of these are all holos. The Latios, the Latios. Any of these that grade a PSA 10 are worth a lot of dollars. But all of them, if they grade PSA 10s, are worth some good dollars as well. So, not a big set. Not a lot of hits in the set. But all Dragon type. And all very, very cool. And then, of course, you do have the few different trainers in there as well. You never see these packs around. Just got home from work. James, welcome in, legend. Yeah, exactly right. What Silver said there. So we'd only be due commons and uncommons in this pack. So I'm happy. It is probably worth a lot more in someone's collection as sealed. So we'll send... I opened them in the first boxes, but I should have probably sent them sealed. Never seen these packs, Erica, where you're about to have 5 beautiful cards from one. So, Let's get excited. Let's get excited. Alright. Dragon Vault. A pack that we do not see opened all the time, so let's soak it up and enjoy it. Open the vault and let loose the dragon Pokemon. Back in 2012, we are talking. Back in the black and white era. Can already see something on the top there. That could be the hit card, and it is an absolute banger. Look at that. I know you like Dragonite. I know you like Dragonite, Erica. And look at that Dragonite there with the holo pattern, the signature holo pattern. Perfectly centered, this one. That is good. That is very good. The Kyurem's the secret rare top hit. That's right. How do people store sealed packs, not boxes, in their collection if they don't plan to open it? I'll show you. Well, the way that came, I'll show you. You put it back in that type of scenario so that I'll show you what I mean. But let's get through this. So we got Dragonite in the first. How beautiful is that? Oh, nice, nice. These all will be sleeved and top-loaded for sure. Oh, it evolved. It evolved. Dratini to go with the Dragonite. That is beautiful. Could it be a Dragonair to finish the evolution line? It is a bag on. But check out those holo patterns. Let's get them sleeved up. Then we'll have a little bit of a closer look. Beautiful, beautiful hits here from the Dragon Vault. Look at that, though. The quality control in the black and white era. The factory effed corners. That's okay. That's like, it's not even damage. It's just the way that they came out the production line. They're just like rounded differently sometimes. It doesn't really matter because I know that Erica's going to be putting these in her collection to cherish regardless of whether they ever got graded or not. But that Dragonite is absolutely banger. Let's check the Dragonite. Centering is really good on it. I mean, you've got the normal little white, very small nicks in the corner, but still very, very nice there. Very beautiful. So what I was talking about was kind of like the way that you do it. You can get like a sleeve for your packs here. Chippy, so this is what I'd do is I'd get, you know, a sleeve for your packs like that if you want. Put the pack inside it. So it's like that. And then you get a semi-rigid like this. And you pop that on top. And then you slide that into like a team bag. Or if you have like a PSA slab bag. You get those. And you slide it in there like that. So that it stays protected. And you can kind of like... It's got some strength behind it. So obviously I'd do this... with much more care if it was actually a full sealed pack. But kind of like that. And then when you seal it up, the semi-rigid keeps that from the corners getting damaged and anything like that. And then just store that somewhere safe. Now, there are other ways of storing sealed vintage packs. You've got like acrylics you can get and things like that. But that's generally what I do for all my vintage. Is just that. And then I put them inside of like a box. And then some bubble wrap around it to keep it safe. That's generally what I do. Alright, let me catch up on some comments. The Dragonite is getting into a semi-rigid. Again, I will probably move these to top loaders for when I send them, Erica. Just easier to send in top loaders. They're a bit harder than semi-rigids. But for now, we will keep them in... Great hit so far. Yeah, it's been very good. Very, very good. What did I cover up with that hit? I mean, Dragonite on Dragonite, that does make sense, but we'll move them over here. Robert, hello, man. How you doing? The holo pattern's so cool. Bagel. ALB Trading. How are you, legend? Good to see you, man. Have you been well? Alright, what are we feeling? I think that the remaining 2 vintage packs that we are going to see in the stream today are going to be... we're going to see Fossil and Jungle. What are we feeling that you've got here, Erica? Is it Fossil or is it Jungle? What is everyone thinking? What is the vintage pack? Is it Fossil or is it Jungle? Personal card care with FME, that's right. Got to take care of them. Got to take care of these beautiful older cards. They've got the teeny there next to the Dragonite. How good is that? We have vintage here. Yes, you can. Well, I already bundled and packaged it up, so we'll leave it like that for you, Eric, and we'll pop it. Actually, I'll pop that in with it so that it stays nice and safe in there. I forgot about that. We'll pop that in there with it. We keep it over here with your hits. With your bulk and your hits. Fossil being called. Jungle being called by Erica. Everything Pokemon is getting scalped. Oh, Jason. I hate to hear it. Doc Walrus, how are you? You just opened Fossil, did you? That's good. Do you think the scalping will end, or is this the new norm? Will common fans be able to get Prismatic this year at MSRP without... Yeah, I think it will go away. I don't know how soon, but I think it will go away. I think that the scalpers are starting to get a bit burned with things like Journey Together. And if everyone that has started bagging out Destined Rivals has the impact that that could have on the set, they could get damaged with Destined Rivals as well. So I think we'll know in the next 3 months with restocks. I think we'll know. My local card store is selling empty booster packs for $3. Of what? Empty booster packs of Prismatic? I really hope not. That's dodgy. If it's vintage empty packs, then sure. People like them for their artworks. Like, I keep a lot of the empty packs that are like Sun and Moon and older for an artwork that I have. I have an idea for a backboard that one day when I have the time to do it, it's going to be pretty cool. Deb, how are you? I'm on 937th cup of coffee. It's that episode of Futurama where Fry and everything starts going in slow motion when he's had like however many cups of coffee. Yeah, it's true. We need to stop paying scalper prices. But as long as rip and ships exist where people are paying those inflated prices and like whatnot, it's always going to happen. Trick or trade empty packs. Modern for $3 empty. Get lost. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, Erica. Good luck. It is Jungle with the Scyther artwork. 1 in 3 chance of having a holo. I'm going to have a quick bathroom break. I'm going to pop that up there. Everyone in the chat, let us know what we have in the Jungle pack. And if someone gets it right, we'll throw in a giveaway win for that person. All right, BRB. Alright, what'd I miss? Vaporeon Hollow, Vileplume Hollow, Pidgeot, Clefable, Scalp the Scalpers, Pidgeot, Persian. I have to guess Flareon after my luck last time. Jolteon, Scyther. Has a Snorlax Hollow in it. Snorlax Hollow again. Preach, James. What did James say? Assistant just freaked out on the call out of Fry's 300 coffee episode. How good is that episode? Where's Erica? What did Erica call? Did Erica make a guess? I got so lucky I bought all vintage singles from EB Games a couple of days ago. There was even one first edition Jolteon. Wow. I couldn't believe my eyes. After I bought them, they were all sold out. Wow, that's a good pickup, dude. Erica, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? Oh, you said... This is nice. Okay. That was to the pack, obviously. Has a Paldean Taurus. That's the coffee talking. Alright. It's as good a time as now as ever. Oh, Erica picked Jungle as a set. That's right, yeah. I mean, Erica is going to enjoy each and every card from this pack regardless of the hit. I didn't guess, lol. Too nervous, Erica? SMC saying Snorlax. I only got 2 semi-ridges left. I've got to get some more out. Guys, if you are looking for any Pokemon accessories, there is a link in the chat for Palms Off Gaming. You'll gain yourself 10% off with that link. So if you do need any Pokemon accessories, go out and check the legends at Palms Off Gaming out. They are a good group of humans. My chat went wonky. I said Kangaskhan. Hide your kids, hide your wives, because the scalpers everywhere. No, Silver Summit's from Chicago. Well, the Chicago-ish region. Cardboard P, welcome in. Joining late. It's been a hell of a week. Let's see Mr. Mime. Alright. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. All the way back. Jungle Unlimited. A thing of beauty. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful Jungle booster pack. Got the Wizards of the Coast down the bottom there. Definitely the coffee, Daniel. Alright, let's see if we can keep this artwork nice and neat. Alright, we're going from the bottom. We've got to flip it and see if we can open this with no issues. Alright, we're in. We're in and it is nice and neat. Surgical. Surgical opening here. Alright. We are in. We are in. It is nice and neat. Let's slide these cards out and keep this artwork in one beautiful piece. Like that. Done. Eric, I can send that as well. Alright. We have Jungle. We're going to go 3 to the front. Alright. The back looks clean. Slightly off center, but clean. Whoo! All right, a little bit of vintage for our weekend here. Nido Queen incoming. Frozen Cold, welcome in, legend. TJS says, Pincer, welcome in, legend. White, how are you? Let's get some good commons and uncommons. I hope so. Does the toilet water in Australia really go the other way? I believe so. A licky licky. That's right, Michael. Here we go. All right. A lickitung. Got the Toros. Who called that? But they called the wrong one. Daniel, I believe it was you. We do have a Fearow sticking in the same energy type as we do have another. Wow, I haven't seen 4 in a row. As the Fearow de-evolved to Spearow. We have the Cubone looking off into the stars. A pretty nostalgic card from my childhood. We have the Rhyhorn. Alright, now we've moved to the fighting energy. Can we go 4 in a row? No, we can't. With the Nidoran. We have the Goldeen. And we are very close to the business end of town. We have the Jigglypuff. Actually, I'll leave the normal energy up there, the top together. All right, 2 more. We have the Oddish. We are down to the business end of town. I was hoping for the EV for Erica, but we are down to the business end of town. It is the final card. Could we be so lucky? 1 in 3 chance at a holo, but we are not expecting it. We'll take anything. Gotta be a Snorlax. We thought, yeah, it could be. It's on trend. It's on trend with what we got so far. Good luck, Erica. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. Oh, we got the Vileplume non-holo rare. The Oddish skipped an evolution. Look at that. Look at that. Very clean cards, to be honest, though. We will sleeve up all of these for you, Erica. I will top load them after the stream. But I will sleeve them for now and pop them off to the side. Beautiful cards to have, nonetheless, right? The hand cam's struggling. All right. Congratulations again, Erica. Some beautiful hits. We'll go through all the hits in a second after I finish sleeving these up and relive a little bit of the fun of what we just went through. And then we'll go into a halftime show and then we'll round out with the finale mystery box for Darth Kitty, who is probably well and truly asleep right now and going to wake up to a bit of a surprise. All right, hand cam, fix yourself. Fix your attitude. Do we need to reset the hand cam for not cooperating? Awesome nonetheless, 100%. No, I think you did pretty well with the hits previous to that. Take me back to my childhood, 100%. The nostalgia is real. All right, we might need to do a hand cam reset here. Yeah, the Jigglypuff does look like it. All right, let me flip to this view. We just close this up. Do a little hand cam reset. Alright, we should be good now. Let's scroll through the hits that we did get from that batch of mystery box hits. Okay, so we've got the... Let's just go through the vintage first. Relive this one a little bit. Some beautiful hits there. Nothing too crazy, but we did kind of get pretty lucky, I think, earlier on with the other hits that we had. So I'll pop those off to the side, and I will, of course, add that to that pile. Now, the Dragon Vault. Look at that. Love a bit of Dragon Vault action. That was pretty spicy. The Dragonite there, looking like he's in full flight for battle. The Dratini, very, very nice. Then we did have the 3-card Cosmic Bliss, the Cosmic Pack hit, which was absolutely insane, getting a hit out of the 3-card pack. And we did have two of the 2 top hits, I actually think, from the prize pack 4, number 4. We did get the Blasty Boy from Celebrations, and then we did have the Cuteness Overload, thanks to Christopher, the absolute legend, to add to all of the hits that were done there. Erica, a huge congratulations again. I will pop these off to the side, and I will bag these up nice and neatly for you. Alright, and we do have our final Silver Summit Mystery Box there. The members one, which was for Darth Kitty. Congratulations again for you watching this back in the future, Darth Kitty. Adsy Adam P opens. Welcome in, legend. I know you were probably up late, so I appreciate the 8 months of being an FME member and appreciate you being here. Probably very tired, albeit, but I hope the stream last night was a banger and you went and had a bunch of fun. Probably pulling more fire as always. Hope you are well, mate. What's the Lego set boxes in the background? There is a vast, there's a range there. There's a range, Chippy Oz. The prize pack Zard is crazy. That was such a banger hit. No worries, Erica. A huge thank you to Silver Summit for the generosity being able to do this in the videos. And Darth Kitty is our next, or our final, I should say. But let's do a bit of a warm-up with something. Get limbered back up. We said we were going to open it before. Laying down for a mid-morning rest now. Yeah, it's hard when you've got the kids, because you can't really sleep in. Charmander, finally off work. Kick the feet up, mate. We haven't ripped into the second one yet, so we got plenty of time. All right. Let's see if we can pull the one hit that I haven't been able to pull from the set with the top hit from the set. We've pulled the second and the third top hit plenty of times. You just need that top hit, right? Yeah, they always tear up the... I literally picked a random pack out of the middle. And said that we haven't pulled this card from the set yet, and it's the first bloody pack we open. What is going on? Alright, well, we'll finish that. The halftime show's done. Can end that right there. What is going on? Well, that was quick. Oh. Yeah, wow. How about that? First pack magic, right? Such a nice card, hey. Well, we said we had not pulled it yet. We'd pulled all the other hits from the set, except for this one. Alright, so now it's just down to some banger art rares left in the box. Let's find out what we've got. That's so funny. We literally, first pack pulled out of the middle of the pile, and we hit that. Alright, let me sort myself out here. I've got stuff everywhere. Much love, Kangaroo Brother. I'm out. Great stream. Thanks, ALB. Take care, my friend. Four hours of sleep ahead. Really need to go. Sad, because it's been a great time, and bang. Eduardo, thank you so much for being here. It's such an ungodly hour for yourself, my friend. Yeah, I apologize around the time difference again. I could keep the others sealed, but there's just no purpose. Like, what would I use them for? Like, giveaways, but then I know that the SRR's gone. It could be a double banger box if we were absolutely lucky, but I just think we'll just rip through it, see what the art rares are, add them to the giveaway pile, and away we go. Straight on the market. Yeah, we ain't doing that here. Assistant said she'd buy it. Alright, we have our first Reg EX from the box. I'm just going to actually pause in a second and see if I'm right in saying Darth Kitty is in the UK. I think he is. Trying to pull that card in English. It would be, yeah, it would be nice to get. So that means that the last Silver Summon mystery box has Fossil Unlimited inside. Fossil Unlimited. Alright, we've pulled the Articuno plenty of times, but it is my favourite of the art rares. So we'd always welcome another one. What's everyone been up to on the weekend? Chilling, ripping some packs. I know it's like middle of the night, Saturday night for some in the European UK region, and then it's afternoon in the US. It's morning in Australia and New Zealand. Oh, probably not morning anymore in New Zealand, actually. They are in the future even more than we are here in Australia. The Articuno's by far my favourite. I'm a simple man. We could still pull a gold. We have pulled the Ends Zorak gold plenty of times. Alright. Shout out to, again, our New Zealand contingent. We spoke about them. We got some New Zealand love there. Ripped 151 and got the Bulbasaur illustration rare last night with my son. Congratulations, Poker Chef. It's a beautiful art illustration rare. Chippy, I went to Melbourne yesterday to the Intel Extreme Masters Counter-Strike tournament. That would have been cool. How'd you go, Chippy? How did you go? It's 5 p.m. here in PST time zone. 5 p.m. Early afternoon, as we do have our second art rare with the beautiful, beautiful. All right. Noivern to go there with the sheepy sheep. Actually, it's Sunday morning, doofus. Does that mean I can have another coffee? Yeah. Go for it, Daniel. The more the merrier, right? Isn't that how it works? Don't overdo it too much. Oh, I didn't play it. It was a pro players from around the world. Sorry, I thought that you were a pro in it. It would have been crazy to watch. Some of the skills those guys have. Yeah, I can literally have a coffee and then go to bed. Like, it doesn't... The caffeine, it does nothing. Alright. Anything left in this box? We've got one more art rare, most likely. And hopefully, we could see a double banger. Maybe an SR or a gold. An SR or a gold. Oh, mate, Chippy Oz, I get it. I don't think... Alright. Our third art rare. It's not a bad one. I totally get it, Chippy Oz. It's like, those people need to be playing, 24/7, fine-tuning those skills. And, I would not have time for it. I completely agree. Yeah, the pod machines are better than instant coffee. I'm a bit of a coffee snob. Coffee's all time of the day, all day, any day, is 100% needed. Alright, feel like this box is done. Could we see a gold? Make it probably one of the better. I mean, it's already a good booster box, but could we double down on that and see something spicier? 3 Reg EXs, 3 art rares, the SAR. What was the craziest thing you saw, Chippy Oz, in the tournament? I know these people... Did anyone go on a rampage, or was it all fairly even between the pros? I could just pull the lid off the pod and snort that. That's full-blown coffee addiction right there. I love it. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Yeah, coffee drinkers unite, right? Yeah, I'm bad. I even snob pod machines. I need full-blown proper barista spec coffee. Best was one guy killed 4 of the other team, 5-man team, and died to a headshot as he turned around after the last kill. That's pretty insane, dropping 4 of the team at pro level. At pro level. That's full on. Yeah, Silver Summit, I'm with you there. Alright, the booster box started intense. We should have given away the rest of the packs, but I don't like doing that, so I like making sure that once the SAR is gone, the box is completed. There's our art rares, and of course, the card that we had not been able to pull yet has been tagged. We have delivered. There it is. There it is. I think that is a pretty good way to warm up as we go into our next and final. It is sad to say goodbye to these Silver Summit mystery boxes. Alright. It's time. Actually, I was going to check if Darth Kitty... Hold on a second. Bear with me for a second here. Let me get rid of this ad. Apologies, bear with me. Let me just check on Darth Kitty. Cannot find Darth Kitty. Alright. We've got the hits mystery pack, Where It All Began. This was from our legend who won the first Silver Summit mystery box. Chris, thank you again for those. Alright, let me just double check we're all good here. Makes sense. All right. All right. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Darth Kitty will watch it back later, but congratulations again, legend. Let's find out what our hits are to give us a little bit of a blast from the past. Where it all began. Where it all began. I shouldn't say blast from the past, but it says where it all began. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Some vintage, potentially? No? Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Where it all began means the OGs. 151. Congratulations, Darth Kitty. This is huge. Absolutely huge. Let me move this out of the way so that I don't mix it up. Look at this. Look at this. We have the Charmander, the Squirtle, the Bulbasaur, the Persian, nice, and the Jolteon. That's from one of the boxes, the promos that you get in one of the boxes, is it not? Or is it from main set? It could be from the main set. The SR Jolteon. Wow. They are some beautiful, beautiful OG hits there. Look at that. The starters from 151. Korean 151 here in the house. For 5 guaranteed hits. So regardless of what our luck is like out of the packs in the mystery box, you're going home with something pretty cool there. Congratulations. Congratulations. Darth Kitty. You love to see it. Of course you love that Charmander. You've yet to got in your... Oh, what? Charmander, we got to sort you out there. Got to catch Jamal. First live, been watching videos for a week or two and just realised I'm not subbed. Lol. Well, hit that subscribe button for us and tickle that like button. Really appreciate it, man. How good is that? How good is that? Darth Kitty, Congratulations. Solid start there with the hits. The guaranteed hits from Christopher. Huge shout out again to Christopher. Didn't have to do that, but went above and beyond after winning the first Silver Summit mystery box, and it is very much appreciated. But let's get the main packs out and see what we have in store for you. Yeah, okay, Daniel, that's what I thought. It's from the box here, but it might be in the main set in Korean. Definitely could. Alright, let's get our packages out. We have package number 2, package number 3, package number 1, and then our bonus, which... The bonus is, it's not as much a surprise now that we're onto the last one, but it's still vintage, and it is still Wizards of the Coast, so absolutely insane. Insane. Alright. It's so hard to get in 151 where I am. I can understand. I can understand. It is a very high in demand set. Alright. Package number 1. I think we're going to see very similar to what we saw in Erica's mystery box in this one. Very exciting stuff. Can we replicate the success that we had in package number 1 from Erica's for Darth Kitty? There we go. We've got Celebrations, the Prize Pack Series 4, and then the Japanese gym promo cards. Yeah, where are you, Charmander? I thought you were in the US. I got lucky and got Blooming Waters today for only 100. Nice. But only got the Machoke. Oh, unlucky. Alright, first card is... Okay. Beautiful little stamp there. Colorado near Denver. I find it weird how some areas in the US seem to have heaps of stock and some don't. FME, did you see the 151 booster bundles for below retail on Amazon UK available by invite only though? I didn't see that, Daniel. Maybe obviously I didn't get the invite, right? Alright. Second single card is there. Okay, okay, another stamped one. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, the prize packs. We know what we're looking for here because we pulled it in the last one. Yeah, they snatch it up fast. It is hard. When you're in areas where the shops, like, are popular and it's not, I don't know, like you've got people around in the know around Pokemon, it's hard because, yeah. Alright, let's see what in prize pack for number 1 we might have. Alright, the swirly stamped fire energy into... Oh, the Lugia V stamped. Okay, well that's got to be another top chase. I didn't even think that was in the freaking set. That's got to be another top chase. We got the Charizard for Erica and the Dragonite. That's got to be another top chase. The Lugia V stamped. Look at that. Now I'm curious again. What do we know? Who knows? Who's going to find out first? From EV Heroes. Yeah, okay. Sick. Dude, that's such a cool card. So it's from the actual box. Because in English we had it in... It was in a collection box. It wasn't from the main set. The energy is dope. Alright, let me check. Lugia... V. Whoa. 300 plus in a PSA 10. Australian dollars. Gotta go. Kids needs me. I hope you get some kick-ass pulls. Thank you, Chippy. Appreciate you being here, legend. Best regular V-set card. Yeah, I assumed it would be up there. So that means we probably pulled the top 3 hits from the prize pack 4. Alright. It's a code card. I don't know why I put 1 to the front. I don't think we need to do that. Doing pack tricks when I'm not even needed. We've got the Bravery Charm, the Jet Energy, the Clay Doll. Alright. That's a cool holo. Look at that fat swirl there. I like it. I like it. Okay, into the Bravery Charm, but in the holo pattern this time. Very nice. Very, very nice. All giveaway winners also from the past that I haven't sent out in a couple of weeks. I will be doing that first week of the new month. I'll get all giveaway winners out, so this batch will go out with them. Erica, all your stuff, and the winners from today's stream. Everyone who has won a prize in the last month will get everything sent out in a week's time. So apologies for the delay on that. All right, celebrations. Some good luck to start there. Actually, I'm going to put that. I really should put this in a semi-rigid. Again, I need to grab some more top loaders out of storage, so I will grab those and transition everything from semi-rigids to top loaders just to make sure that it travels a bit safer. I mean, I could actually send them in semi-rigids. I'll just bubble wrap the hell out of it, but we'll see. All right, celebrations. Can we see Classic Collection? We can. It is the Here Comes Team Rocket holo for a little bit of nostalgia into a Surfing Pikachu. Double banger, baby. All right, double banger action for our Sunday morning or Saturday night. Yeah, even the previous Silver Summit Mystery Box winner, Never Cold, I haven't sent out his hits. They will go out with this same run. Got to like consolidate it all in a big postage shipment. We'll have a whole pile of shipments going out. All right, second celebrations pack. We've got a double banger in the first. Can we see something in this one? I see a faded border there, so it is a classic collection of some variety. The Clay Doll Prime, or not Prime, the Clay Doll and the Flying Pikachu to go with the Surfing Pikachu. The Clay Doll from the Diamond and Pearl era reprint. Very nice, very nice. Some more hits. We take, yeah, that's right. We take that. We take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. There we go. Another hit. And then, of course, the Surfing, the Flying Pikachu to go with the Surfing Pikachu. 4 hits from 2 packs of celebrations is pretty good. That's very good. It's very good. All right, let's stack them up. Put the Clay Doll in the back there. We'll stack these hits up. Again, I'll top load everything post-stream to not bore you to death whilst we go through each and every single one of them. All right, second package. Package number 2. All right, I think we're in for a little bit of 3-card action here. Hopefully we can again replicate some of that success that we had with Erica's packs. Oh yeah, we have a fat stack. A fat stack, Unbroken Bonds, Unified Minds, Cosmic Eclipse, and then Team Up. Whoo! I'm going to lay these out. We need to bath in this beauty. Whilst we can, we need to bath in it. Bath, bathe, whatever your preference of potato is. There we go. Look at that. For a thing of beauty. Alright. Look at that for a thing of beauty. Yeah, there's so many Pikachus in celebrations. Alright. We will start with Unbroken Bonds. Actually, I'm going to quickly refill the water one more time, and then I'll be back. All right. What I miss? What did I miss? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful packs in front of us. Let's do it. Unbroken Bonds to start us off. Yeah, to think that I've seen these sell. I've seen 3-card packs sell for like that much for one pack in like the current day, Larry, which is crazy considering how much they cost when they first came out. Unbroken Bonds was the difficult one when we did it for you, Erica. The Unbroken Bonds ones, wherever they came from, they sealed them different. They sealed them different. Because they were, that is well secured. 25 a piece now. That's crazy. That's crazy. And here we are just ripping 4 of them together and just stacking them up. I mean, for the fun of it, right? Daniel, I haven't seen Opossum Bud's latest video. What did he talk about in it? What was the topic? The topic of discussion. A little bit of Opossum Bud controversy. I do find his videos funny occasionally. I like his attitude. Not too serious. Always having a bit of fun. All right. But yeah, tell us. What was it about? All right. Trying to sneak in these ones here. There we go. All right. Unbroken Bonds. Could we see something? Let's see if we can summon another 3-card pack hit. Licky Licky. Ekans. Rhydon. The Ghastly. The Togepi. You have the Clefairy. The Golem Hollow. Technically a hit into the Kyogre's trap. Alright, the Golem Hollow. It was a hit. It was a hit. I'm a few days behind on P-Bud, but he seems angrier than usual. I wonder why. Wonder what's got him frustrated. Wonder what has got him frustrated. Alright, the Golem Hollow is a hit. Unified Minds now. Scalpers have not taken to using... Oh, what scalpers have now taken to using an air tag on a store employee, possibly vehicle, and track them to know when they're restocking the cards. Are you kidding? Is this to do with the, those Pokemon Center vending machines? There was so much controversy with those. I don't understand why they didn't just bring in rules and wherever they are, they just manage the amount that someone can buy from them. Like... I guess it's hard with a vending machine because you don't know if it's like a new person every time coming back or if it's the same person. So I don't know how you police that. That's pretty tough. But I assume that if it's like putting a tracker on an employee or a person, that's like got to be to do with those vending machines. Otherwise, how would then, or with Walmart? So how would they know that it's firstly the right person or like that it is the Pokemon deliveries? How does that even work? That's crazy. That's crazy that someone's gone through the effort to find, like, that level of tracking, right? That's crazy. I find that crazy. All right. Unified Minds. 3-card packs. Representing Australia. Little koala boy there. Got the Tynamo. The Abomasnow. Makes scalpers get 20 credit cards and ruin their credit when stuff doesn't move. Karma. Yeah, exactly. That'd be smart. Do it from a card perspective on the machines. MJ Holdings is the company that stocks them, and they are stalking the stockers. Gotcha. So they're tracking the MJ Holdings employees for when they go to all of the different venues. That is messed up. Joltik. Nothing from Unified Minds. That's okay. That's okay. Harry Snorlax, welcome in, legend. How you doing, bud? Hope you've been well, my friend. Hope you have been well. Cosmic Eclipse. Could we do it? Could we go back to back on the Cosmic Banger? Could we? A big box store employee. Then the scalpers are just going through the big box with all the products in before it even hits the shelves. That's what worries me, Daniel, is the people who work at some of these big box stores that are giving people access to stuff before it even hits shelves. That's the stuff that really would get me upset, like finding out that people are doing that. Because, I mean, it's all over the media, the news at the moment, are even reporting on Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. So, the drop bear card. So, it makes me worry. It makes me worry that there's that happening at big box stores like the Kmarts, the Targets and stuff here, the big W's, where the staff are even grabbing it before the shelves, which would suck. Wow. This one does not want to let us in. This one's the one with the hit. Very well secured pack. Good, brother. Just setting myself up for the day. How's the pulls been, mate? It has been good. We are ripping through the final 2 Silver Summit mystery boxes. These things are a thing of beauty and have been delivering the goods. The first one for Erica was insane. We got some very nice hits, and we're hoping to replicate that success in the second here at the moment. And the halftime show was good also. We pulled the top hit from Journey to from Battle Partners, which was nice. Damn it, how are you, legend? I know you've been here for a while. My friend watched a Walmart employee buy the 5 prismatic EV pouches before they were even on sale. See, that stuff really annoys me. Oh, we technically hit reverse holo there. Yeah, okay, I'll watch it later, Daniel. That sounds messed up. Another reverse holo. Cosmic bringing in the reverse holo hits. Alright, last of the bunch. The Woobat. Alright, a couple of reverse holos there to add a bit more. Orchard Mania, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning to you. Let's dynamically sleeve these reverse hollows up from Cosmic. All right, the main event of package number 2. Team up. Ian Stein, how are you, legend? What's good, FME? Just made it to the stream. What a Jolteon in the back, hey? Yeah, that was from the pre-Silver Summit Mystery Box hits that were supplied by Christopher the Legend. There's Jolteon and some 151 and a Persian behind there from different Korean sets. So obviously EV Heroes. Well, not obviously. In Australia, in English, it's in one of our promo boxes. Yeah, I think that's broken, Andrew. I hope we're more than that. Let me check. Yes, 70 odd, I think. Those that are just joining us, please tickle that like button for us as you come in the front door. It is very much appreciated. All right. Oh, wait, I meant to stack them up. Team up. What am I doing? I nearly just ripped into the first one. Losing my mind. Yeah, I think we're around 70. Still low, but it's been a bit of a quieter day today, so no issues at all. All right, team up. Could we see... I would love to see a hit out of team up. I mean, I would like it if Darth Kitty was here, but if it is... if he is in Europe, it's always hard with the time zone difference, and I know we've got some from the European region in here. Absolute insanity. All hours of the morning. All right. Could we see a hit from the 3-card packs for Team Up? All right, Cosmog. Oh, it's a reverse hollow. These are the reverse hollow hits. We've gotten a few. All right, Fairy Energy. Execute. Bronzong. The Morgan. Our last one here, Voltorb. Oh, the Weedle. No luck, just a reverse hollow, but that's okay. Still classifies as a hit. And some of the commons and uncommons are that good anyway. Connor, welcome in, legend. Hello from Ireland. How are you, man? Welcome. Welcome. Connor for President of Ireland. Yeah, see, Walter's here. Walter's here. What time is it? Late in the... or early in the morning for you, Walter, I assume. All right. All right. We're getting down to the business end here. I haven't I think I saw one in a short opened, Harry. I think I saw one in a short opened, and it was like, it just had a Gloria Team Rocket booster box in it, and then like nothing else. It was just like compartments. You got like a little I don't even think it had like the playmat and stuff in it. I think it was just like the compartments for the stuff. Is that what you were talking about? 2 a.m. Walter. Late in the piece, apologies. All right, Primal Clash, Furious Fists, sampler pack that will keep sealed, and then the Dragon Vault. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. Okay, this one we'll do around this order. Oh, Rev just opened one. I'll have to check it out. Jammo Flammo, how are you? Yo! Hope I said the name right. Alright, just almost passed out, but I'm back. No stress, brother. Alright, Furious Fists. Furious Fists. Let's stack both of them up. Yeah, I thought there was going to be a playmat and other bits. Yeah, you're right, just a booster box in it. It was like, huh? Yeah. Dude. I know, I saw it in like a short, so they went through it very quickly, but I was like, they were just showing the compartments, and then they had booster box, and I was like, weren't they like 1,000 plus? And originally they were like a limited amount of them, and then they said they released an announcement saying they were creating them for demand. So they were going to keep on creating them for demand. So all those people who got in the hype early thinking there was going to be a limited run just got screwed. Oh, it's a holo. Technically a hit from Furious Fists with the slacking holo. And then you got the Machoke bathing in the waterfall after what Jinx, in the Jinx artwork from Furious Fists did to her. Did to him or her. I'm pretty sure Machoke's a dude. Pretty sure. But you never know. You never know. Alright, slacking holo there. We're getting the hits in the 3 cards. They're just not exactly the hits, the top hits you want, but they're still hits. I was let down aside from his pulls. Okay, so he hits well in the booster box then, I assume. Oh, could you imagine a Primal Groudon or Primal Kyogre? Kenzie's probably sleeping, hey? But definitely. The Team Rocket briefcase is mid. They were limited run on release and now they're made to order. I know. What a stitch up, hey? That's like such a dog way to screw over people who went hard on the limited run. No spoilers. Okay, Slugma. Or we'll get the reverse holo Horsey to keep going with the reverse holos we are getting. Pretty cool cards here. Love to see those primals. Tangler into another reverse holo with the Tentacruel. Unlucky. That's like the 6th reverse holo. It's alright. Maybe we're saving all our luck for the vintage pack. I bet you can, James. Alright. Dragon Vault. Tell me how often you see these opened, and thanks to Silver Summit's generosity, we've opened like 6 of them now. This will be the 6th. This will be the 6th. Yeah, 800, exactly right. 800 is a lot of money for a metal briefcase. You are not wrong. Dragon Vaults for the 2nd time today. I enjoy watching you open packs because I can't afford them being on disability. I haven't had Pokemon cards since base set. Richard, base set is so long ago. Well, stick in there, stay watching, and you never know. Maybe you could be one of the giveaway winners in the future on the channel. So you never know. We might be able to get some packs sent your way. J Blue Dragon finally caught one of your lives. I stumbled onto your channel last week and have been binging your videos. Thanks for the content. I have a lot going on in my life and it gives me escape. Thanks. J Blue Dragon, I really appreciate hearing that, mate. And I hope that everything's all good. I love being able to hear things like that. The content's there for exactly that reason. If it makes someone smile, if it makes someone happy, if it distracts you from some of the BS of everyday life, it is definitely something that I'm very happy to do. So really appreciate hearing that. So thank you. What's that Lugia from? That Lugia is from one of the prize packs. So you can see that it's stamped. It's from a prize pack. Prize pack number 4, I think it was. Yeah, very cool. One of the top hits. We've been very lucky with the prize pack number 4s today. With Erica getting the top hit from it, the Charizard stamped EX. Yeah. There is a secret rare Kyurem in Dragon Vault. There is Dakota, and we are very hoping We are hoping very much if I can speak English. I'm still not awake yet. It's like it's 11, it's 10 past 11, I'm not awake yet. But yeah, we're hoping that we can pull it. We did get lucky in seeing the Dragonite for Erica, which was pretty insane. I've seen 6 open fairly recently. In fact, the last... Daniel. I'm 35 lol. What's wrong with that, Richard? 35 is good. It's a good age. You're around for the base set days, and now you're around for the craziness of what we're seeing in the modern era. Yeah, FME has been putting out some amazing content since I started watching his videos back when he opened his Nostalgia Mystery Box packs. How good was Nostalgia? Rest in peace, Nostalgia. I miss Nostalgia Mystery Boxes so much. The subscribers, for a subscriber special ages ago. Top tier content creator. Thanks, JJ. I really appreciate that, man. You have been one of the OGs of the channel, that's for sure. Dragon Vault, baby. I saw a Dragon Vault pack open 4 years ago. What's a play pack? Never heard of it. Let me see if I got one. So this is what they look like. And they're given away at like tournaments and stuff like that. Generally not for sale. They're generally given away, and then they obviously are on the secondary market if you are looking to buy them. But there's all different series, and the different series have different hits from, you know, different time periods in them. So that's what they look like. Oh man, how good were Nostalgia Adsy? I miss them. I miss Jesse. Jesse, why'd you go and sell the business? I remember the Moonbrion you pulled from one. I remember. That Crystal Guardians, the EX era, I'm sorry, we'll get into Dragon Vault in a second, but that Crystal Guardians booster pack that we opened in the 5,000 subs celebration in the first live stream we ever did was from a Nostalgia Mystery Box, and it had the Charizard reverse holo stamped in it. How good was that? The Nostalgia Box was sick. I still have the last rare box they sold here sealed. Mr. Skinny Dave, that is like a relic. That is so good. I'm so sad. I've opened so many of them and I don't have any left. The Drawer of Degeneracy episodes are definitely some of my favourite. They are mine too. I love the Drawer of Degeneracy. Yeah, Jamo, they are pretty cool. You're honestly going through hell right now. I won't go into it. 2 a.m. in the UK where I'm from and don't sleep much at the moment, but lay in bed watching your videos and makes me feel a bit more relaxed. Jay Blue, reach out if you need to chat, man. We're here for you. I hope that you're alright. I know how tough things can be. I know that we're all here as part of this community for everyone, so just reach out if you need anything. It makes me really happy hearing the content does help in some way. I remember putting a Charizard in my bike spokes so that it would make that cool... Oh my god. Richard, the things we did back in the base set days, my friend. Nostalgia did bring us the luck. Calling the secret rare Kyurem from this pack. We're sending you all of our present support, J Jubilee, 100%. Power of Nostalgia. I pulled a gold from 2 unlisted unlisted Leaf mystery packs. That was insane. That's good. I was about to open it, but then they went away, and now I don't want to. I wouldn't want to either. Mr. Skinny Dave, I wouldn't want to either. Alright, let's see if we can pull some heat here for our lucky winner of the final Silver Sun Mystery Pack, Darth Kitty. Dragon Vault. 5 cards in Dragon Vault. Open the vault and let loose the dragon Pokemon. All the way back to 2012 we are. The black and white era where we'll see that signature black and white holo pattern for every single card in the set. Look at that. Look at that. Thing of beauty. There's that signature holo pattern. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, the Dragonair. I do love this Dragonair. It looks like rainbow with the holo pattern background there. Very, very nice. Could we be so lucky to see the secret rare? The Latias. That is a good one. That is a good one. All good in this set. Such a small amount of cards in the set, and they are all beautiful. Alright, we get the first ticket. Can we see the Kyurem? Oh, okay. Still good. Still very good. Top two for me being the Latias and the Dragonair. We'll definitely sleeve and top load all of these up. They deserve to have that love and care. I think selling is better. I've heard you can weigh them, but it's kind of ruining the fun. Weigh what? Oh, fossil. Should I sell my fossil pack? It's from when... Well, it depends. Where's it from? Like, did you buy it from somewhere, or did you... Is it from your, like, your personal collection? $100%. What Brian said is very true. Just hang in there. Stay positive and find things that distract you, like what you've mentioned. Gonna chill and watch the love now, but just wanted to show appreciation for what you bring to the world. Thank you, and thanks to everyone in the chat. Keep at it, my guy. You're a legend. Thank you so much, mate. Jay, as mentioned, you know, open path of communication if you want it or you ever need it. But we will always be here if you need to chat. If you need the videos as an outlet, we're here for that. Really appreciate you sharing the position. I think that's super important to be able to do, mate. So being able to talk about it is super important. Erica, I will ask Darth Kitty if he can trade one of your Dragon Vault hits that he didn't get out of his with the Dragonair, so you can have the full evolution line. Okay, I'll ask him for you. Oh, it's from an unlisted Leaf mystery box. He doesn't weigh them, so you should be sweet. Like, it will be unweighed. I'm always trying to win cards in your life. Well, Richard, one day, and you're in with the chance today for the giveaway. So, you know, cross those fingers. We never know. You never know what could happen, right? How do you source all of your vintage packs? I'm trying to get my hands on some for a reasonable price in Australia for a bounty hunt kind of thing for my Insta account, but don't know where to get them. Vintage is tough, man, because with the current prices, everyone who's got vintage is selling them at like slightly inflated prices. In the US, you seem to be able to get them for a bit cheaper in the US, but getting them shipped across is hard. If I was you, Jay, if I was you for Australia specifically, I would keep an eye out on Facebook. Some of the Facebook Pokemon groups, only trusted people that you know are trusted, that have very, very high level of references. If they're doing a box break, or if they have packs that are genuinely unweighed from a box break, Jay, that's where I would look. If you want to message me one-to-one, I can ask some of my contacts and see if they have any sitting around. But getting them for a good price is tough. Pokemon ASMR, hello, good sir. How are we this morning? All of the other contents of the case are sold separately. Thanks, Pokemon. Yeah. Thanks, Pokemon. It has been really good, man. We are down to... We know this is Fossil. But we are down to Fossil. Everyone in the chat speaking about Fossil. Yeah, no worries, Erica. I'm sure Darth Kitty won't mind. So, unless he's like in love, Dragonair's his favourite Pokemon, I assume he'll just say yes. And then if you're cool, I'll let him have a pick of every of the other cards apart from the Dratini and Dragonite, obviously. But it has been good. We do have what should be Fossil Unlimited here. Is the sound cutting out a little bit? Is it alright? Can I get a mic check from everyone before we get into the vintage, of course? Frank, how are you, legend? What is up? What is good? Hopefully it's not from me talking too loud. It might be. Sweet. No issues, not for me. Okay, hopefully it was just that little patch that you guys had, and it's all better now. Awesome. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Alright. What are we thinking? What are we thinking from the Zapdos, beautiful Zapdos artwork, Fossil Booster Pack? As you come in the front door, if you are just joining us now, please tickle that like button for us. A bunch of beautiful hits on the backdrop here as we say farewell to our final Silver Summit Mystery Box for our lucky members winner, which was Darth Kitty. Congratulations again, mate, as you watch this back. I know you will. What's in all those? They're all just empty boxes. No, they're not. So it's just some of the sealed collection. 151's over there. I think we've got some Sword and Shield era ETB cases. Champion's Path, I think there's in there. There's a few Crown Zenith. New subscriber, Frank. Well, welcome in, legend. I love to hear that. Big old Articuno's being called. If you get a Ditto, I'll rip open mine too. If we get a Ditto, does it have to be the holo or can it be the unholo, the non-holo, unholo? Can't even speak English. It's 11:30 nearly and I'm still not awake. Alright, let us know in the chat what you think we're getting for Darth Kitty out of the Fossil Pack. I'm going to do a quick bathroom break and then I'll be back with ya. We're back. We are back. Oh, what did I miss? Silver Summit with the 10 gifted FME members. Silver, thank you so much, mate, for the generosity. You are always too kind. It is very much appreciated. Anyone who got one of those lucky gifted memberships, if you are here, make sure to throw a big thank you to the GOAT Silver Summit. It is very, very much appreciated. Any members in the chat, drop those Silver Summit coins for the GOAT, the legend, Silver Summit. Thank you, mate. Always so generous. It is very much appreciated, man. Thank you. Always growing this community in multiple ways for us. Brian with the 3 months FME member manifesting the Gengar pull. I love that. I love hearing that. Zapdos being called by D Young Man. Be So Bold called a Dragonite Hollow from Poker Addicts. Love to hear that as well. Zapdos Poker Chef. Let me scroll back up and see some of these guesses. Articuno, the Gengar non-hollow being called, the Zapdos again. Sound keeps cutting out for me, but the video's fine. Can you refresh and tell me if that keeps happening? Because others were saying we were okay, but I don't want that to be happening. Especially for this pack. Gengar Hollow being called. Silver, thanks, man. Mr. Zard's Mix, welcome in, legend. How are you? Haunter Hollow. Jay, it is a members emoji, the Mimikyu Silver Summit coin. You can't read it, but it's got Silver Summit on there across the Mimikyu at the bottom. It is a little gift for members. Gengar would be awesome. Would be absolutely crazy. I'm going to break the ice and say Dragonite. Sounds fine for me. Fantastic. All right. I think the time is now. Let's, look at this. These things just feel and look so nice. Just a piece of history right here. Fossil Unlimited. The Fossil Unlimited. Let's, let's change that up. Gengar's in the chat. That's right. I forgot that we had a Gengar emote for the members as well. For our Gengar badged people, for those that have been members for over a year. Absolute insanity. Okay, music's playing, but it's on mute. Alright. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. We have Fossil Unlimited with the Zapdos artwork. The Wizards of the Coast badge. All the way back. All the way back. Alright. We've got to surgically open this one like we did last. Okay, that's alright. We can have it rip up the middle. Just so long as it stays clean for us. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Opened very nicely. We'll pop that in the background for a little bit of luck. And we'll go 3 to the front. Alright. Good luck, Darth Kitty. A little bit of nostalgia for us on the weekend. The second WotC pack from the stream. We do have in the first, the Arbok. The Magma. This Magma is such an iconic card for me from nostalgia-wise. I actually really liked it when I was a kid. And the Slowbro. Some bangers in the uncommon slots right there. Some bangers in the uncommon slots right there. We do have the Mysterious Fossil. Could that be a sign for what is ahead? Could it? Could it be a sign for what is ahead? We have the Omanite. So the Mysterious Fossil did evolve. Can we get the full evolution line with an Omistar? Oh, I thought it was it for a second. The Tentacool. We got the Ekans, which does go with its evolution line of the Arbok. Alright, down to the business end now. We got the Slowpoke to go with the Slowbro. What's going on here? We're going full evolutions in this one. Alright, we'll pop them next. I don't know why my OCD is making them pop them next to their evolution line. But I believe we're down to the business end now. Or do we have one more? No, we are down to the business end. Courage JD, welcome in. A waka waka to you too, my friend. Alright, I need to see fire. I need to see everything in the chat. Lightning if you think it's going to be a Zapdos. Water if you think it's going to be an Articuno. 4-leaf clovers if you're just wishing for the luck. Gengars if you think it's going to be the Gengar. I need to see this chat lit absolutely up. Richard, I believe the person who tried to steal those cards deserved to be beaten up. Look at that. Look at all those Gengars in the chat. Could we summon? Could we summon one? Not Holo Tatsugiri. Alright, I love to see it. I love to see it. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. In the back, we have a Lapras Holo. Wow. Darth Kitty, that is a banger. I did not see one person guess a Lapras. That is absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, there is a big old print line down the middle, but that's what happens. That's what happens with vintage. But that is a beautiful banger in the very last vintage pack out of the Silver Summit mystery boxes, and we get a Lapras Holo. I love to see that. I'm happy with that. That's huge. Darth Kitty is going to be stoked with that. That is dope. Big old Lapras. Mad nostalgia with this card. Little white nick in there in the corner. I mean, centering's not too bad, but little white nick there in the corner. Lapras is big. One of the better hits from the set. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. A holo is a huge hit. 100%. Definitely getting that straight into a semi-rigid. There we go. Lapras Holo. It's all so nostalgic. Congratulations, Darth Kitty. What an absolute banger. Absolute banger. I will sleeve up all of those as well and top load them. But let's relive some of the hits. I pulled so many of those as a kid, I know. Very nice way to end it, I know, hey. So the bonus hits so nicely donated from Christopher, our first winner. Is Persian, the Charmander, the Bulbasaur, the Squirtle, and the Mad Jolteon from EV Heroes Korean. Beautiful hits. Then we have our Dragon Vault hits, the Latias, the Dragonair. Look at these beautiful black and white era hits. We have a classic collection. We also have the prize pack stamped Lugia, which was very, very nice. And then, of course, to top it all off, the Fossil Lapras. That's an absolute success. What a hit. What a hit. Alright, let me quickly get something lined up in the background. I think that's like, there's no better way to end the stream than on that. Like, I wouldn't think of anything else we could do that would really, you know, really do much more than what we just did there. So alright, we'll grab someone to raid. Alright. Let me read some of these comments. I just want to say, again, a very, very big thank you to Silver Summit for everything he does for this community. I can't thank you enough. I don't sell anything, Jamo, at the moment. I don't. It was a great ending. I can't think of a better way to end it. I can't really think of a better way to end it. I want to say a massive thank you again, as I mentioned, to Silver Summit. Really can't thank you enough, brother. Thank you for everything you've done for us, for everything you do and continue to do for the community. You are too kind. I want to thank each and every single one of you for being here, taking time out of your night, staying up late like so many of you did. And yeah, I just really, really appreciate you guys making the time to share the love in here and be here with us. Broly Pools is live. Why did he not come up? He's not coming up for me. I can't see Broly, unfortunately. That's all right. We'll just leave the redirect where we have it. Damn it, who's on? Yeah. Turn it up. Awesome stream today. Thanks again, Erica. Thank you. Every single person who donated in the stream. Thank you guys, everyone who's up late, early in the morning. Walter, like yourself. Daniel, I know it's the middle of the night for you. Jay, everyone else that was here, that was from the European side of the world, is very much appreciated. You guys are the goats. Thank you guys so much. We'll just go raid CTR because he's the one that I had in there before. I mean, I can try it one more time with trying to find Broly. It just doesn't come up sometimes. It's so annoying how that happens. Let me try. I'll try one more time to search for him. Alright, it came up. Let's do it. We'll do Broly. So we'll just pop over, say a g'day to Broly. And yeah, we raid CTR. Not that like it matters. CTR's got hundreds of people watching him. So we'll raid Broly and go over there and say hello. And again, thank you guys so much for being here in the video today, in the live. It is very much appreciated. I don't know when we'll be doing our next live. Maybe some big news to come. Enjoy the rest of your weekend for everyone out there. And a little sneak peek, we will be seeing Poké Galaxy TCG do a restock end of next week. So there'll be a video online for that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Go and say hello to Broly Pools as we end this. Again, thank you to everyone who's gifted and who's been here in the stream today.